fuel, hydration, recovery. For today's professional athletes, there is a room that is just as important as the weight room, the kitchen. Train like a pro. Nutrition.
Mike Wilkinson, Director of Human Performance, team physician. There's a saying in nutrition circles saying that good nutrition will never make a poor player great, but bad nutrition will make a great player poor. It's key.
Roger Takahashi, strength and conditioning coach. The nutrition aspect of it is what's going to fuel you, it's what's going to recover you, get you more energy for the next game, it's going to help you lose body fat, or it's going to help you gain lean muscle tissue, these kinds of things. It is the fuel that runs you.
We're putting in hours in the gym, but if you don't have the right nutrition, it's not going to help you. So we start working with our diet and eating the right things, and if you put those things together, it's going to make you successful.
We work closely with Chef David here, our executive chef from Aramark, and that together with our sports science side, we'll do supplementation, we'll do specific meal plans for guys if we need them.
I'm David Spite, executive chef at Rogers Arena. Since Mike Gillis has been on board, he is very invested in the food program. He's really sees the value in it, especially in the value of controlling as much as you can. You know, the more meals that we provide for them, then we know what they're eating.
We're in the middle right now with one of our dietitians in creating a meal structure, I guess you'd call it, for all of our players with a color-coded system. So if you needed to recover faster, maybe all of those dishes would be labeled with red, and if you needed to add lean muscle mass, they may be labeled with blue. So you don't have to actually write things down. You can just go up and say, okay, I'll take all the blue stuff. I know that that's good. So.
Well, we have one cheat day a week, so we can have our candy and a little bit of sauce to our meat, so it's good.
They like the beef tenderloin dish that we do. They like the sushi that we've designed especially for them. Feeding the team, it's, you know, sometimes 7 days a week, you know, and during the regular hockey season, you know, they're eating a lot of our food over and over and over again, so we try to provide as much variety as possible for them as well. And we really want to have a kind of eat a rainbow of fruits and vegetables, so they're not just eating the same things over and over again. You are going to gain different nutrients from different things. So, you know, eating apples every day, you know, you think that's a good choice, but we really try to make sure, you know, they're going to have some oranges, some bananas, some pears, as well as those apples, so that they can gain different nutrients from different fruits and vegetables. I made the mistake my first year here, coincided with the year Roberto Longo was injured. During that time, he asked for some slider burgers. I made that happen. Hindsight, probably shouldn't have. So the team continually asks for those whenever they get a chance. So what we did with that is, if that's what they want, that's fine. We came up with an organic turkey patty, whole wheat bun, did a jalapeno and cilantro slaw for that. So we basically took what they wanted and made it into a healthy version, and it was a good win for everybody. You know, over the last 5 years, the relationship with the players has grown really strong. They bounce questions off me. They ask for recipes. Sometimes they ask about sourcing products, so I help them with that as well. Yannick Hansen's got me sourcing a curried pickled herring, something that he had back home, so that's what I'm looking for right now. So. Coffee, they drink it all the time. It's one of the. It's probably the guilty pleasure that I see happening the most often. It's not as bad for you as say beer, obviously, but it's something that we try to stay away from. But that's probably one of the hardest ones to give up for sure. Absolutely, hockey and beer go hand in hand. I think specifically if you want to be a spectator or a fan. If you want to be a professional athlete and be competing on the ice, you have a decision to make. There is nothing nutritional about beer. It's empty calories and a lot of them. Water's always best. Gatorade is very good as well. So for some people, you know, the young kids often ask me, should I be drinking water, should I be drinking Gatorade? Both can be good, both have added benefits. You get the electrolytes with the Gatorade that you don't get in the water so much. But if you're one of the athletes that is trying to gain weight, then we encourage Gatorade, because with Gatorade as opposed to water is more calories. And so that's going to help your caloric intake. If you're one of the athletes that has a challenge with weight issues, then we're going to say let's stick to water because we don't need those added calories. The Winter Olympics, when we were here, we did the meal program for Team Canada. They really were impressed about the food program that Mike Gillis and the Vancouver Canucks were running. About 20 minutes after them winning gold, they invited myself into the dressing room and did a team photo with the chefs, and it was amazing. As soon as I walked in, they all started clapping for me, and I was like, wow, you guys just won gold. So it was one of my greatest moments in my life, absolutely.